I'm in Garden City, Utah, the northeastern corner where Wyoming and Idaho borders meet. In fact, the lake behind me is called Bear Lake, and the state borders run right through the lake. If you've been with me from the beginning, you know that I started this channel to work on one area of my life that I was not thriving in, and that was to work on some weight loss and building my physical health and strength and cardio back up so that I could take joy being in my body again. I bring this up for a couple of reasons. One, I really want to encourage you to tap into the incredible atomic power of mini habits. And mini habits are absolutely life-changing. It is incredible the power of doing one thing a day, doing something for 30 seconds or 1 minute, what that power has to do to change the course of your life. And the second reason I bring this up is to just share some of the progress that I've been making. I haven't tried to make that front and center on all the videos, but if you joined at the beginning and heard me speak about that a bit more, I just want to touch base and let you know that the power of mini habits in my life has definitely been magnified and increased. As many of you know, I started on December 26th with this channel, so it's been close to 6 months. And my goal was to lose 30 to 40 pounds, which I had gained since I had kids about 10 years ago and haven't really lost. I wanted to build my cardio and endurance, and I really wanted to take joy in my body again. And so where I had great success in physical feats and physical prowess years ago, I was focused on other things for the last number of years, and that's just an area that I was kind of in survival mode. And so I decided to do it publicly, and I shared some of that journey, especially in the beginning, and I decided to simply embrace a mini habit. And I made that mini habit as simple as could be. That was to just simply lace up my shoes, walk out my front door, and I made it so that it was so simple that I couldn't really fail. That was the idea. I didn't want to make a goal to set to run 5 miles or to do a 15-minute workout every day. I wanted it to be something that would be transformative from the ground up. And woo! It's gotten pretty windy here. There's a storm brewing here on the lake. You can see the skyline behind me. So we'll see how long I last here before the rain comes in. I think it's already started. But it's been close to 6 months. I haven't lost a tremendous amount of weight. So in one sense, it doesn't feel so successful, but the success that's building and the momentum that I've gained is the fact that I really have taken serious the idea of building my cardio, building my endurance, and taking joy in my body. And so what started as just simply lacing up my shoes and getting outside to go for a walk and maybe a hike here and there with my kids and playing more, within about 6 weeks I decided to join a local gym, and I started taking cardio classes and spin classes, and so I've been doing 3 to 4 of those classes every week, HIIT classes, for a few months now. That's basically most of February, March, April, May. And so I have to say, when we decided to do this road trip, we had some business we wanted to do back in Oregon, and so we kind of just decided to embrace the experience of road tripping and share a little bit of that along the way. But to be honest, I was nervous about it. I know that being on the road, there's whole new rhythms and systems, and I was really concerned about maintaining the ground, maintaining what I've built that way. And so we've been on the road a couple weeks now, and my commitment's been holding strong. We've been walking a lot around the RV parks and camping and doing stuff with my kids, playing in pools, and we've gotten out hiking and biking. But I've just committed to maintain what I've done, and so I've been doing simple online HIIT sessions and cardio sessions, just connected to the internet. And right now, that's the best I can do, and I'm really proud of that. And I just want you to know that whatever change you want to bring in your life, start with something so small that you can't fail. And then as you build that system and that you build habits around that, you can increase your capacity, you can grow, you can take on new things. You know, my goal now is to tackle a bit more around the food choices I'm making and just begin to make those. I wasn't ready for that, to be honest, but it was enough to tackle the cardio and just enjoy being in my body and building endurance. And I have had a lot of success. I'm super excited for the progress I made in 4 or 5 months. And you know, a lot of times progress is imperceptible. We don't see the change that we're making. It's easy to look around and see the change that everyone else is making. And when we look at ourselves, it feels so minuscule. We don't see the change. Other people can see change when they look at our lives, but holding that course, we underestimate the power of change. We underestimate the power of just a change of 1% in our life. But you make a 1% change every day for 180 days, and you are going in a completely different direction. And you know, it's easy to just look at metamorphosis and transformation around something like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, and it's just this one intense season. And honestly, most of us would rather have that one intense season for the transformation, but the daily consistency and building those habits has the same transformative effect. And so I just encourage you, whether it's saving money, whether it's building a business, whether it is repairing a relationship or building a relationship, or it's like me, working on some aspect of your health. One action a day, a mini habit, can change the course of your life in a very short amount of time on the big picture, right? You know, only 180 days. And so don't look at it in the micro of 10 days, 20, 30, 60, or 90. Give yourself a bit more room for that change and stick to it and choose a mini habit. The key is to pick something that you won't fail in doing, that you won't fail on your worst days. The truth is, there's probably been 5 or 6 days in the last 6 months that I didn't keep that commitment to myself. But I get to build off success every day and the accomplishment of doing what I said I would do and keeping my word to myself, rather than having a big goal, a huge goal of working out every day for 20 or 30 minutes or running for 10 miles or 2 miles. When you're starting out, that is big, and it's hard to maintain that. And you know what, you're better to have micro successes and then do more and feel excited about that than to build big goals and do great for 2, 3, 4 days, 10 days, 20 days, and then to begin to fall flat on your face. And when you do half that or a quarter of that it doesn't build success the same way these micro habits, these mini habits, small habits. And so I just encourage you, whatever change you're looking to make in your life, this is a life hack, bar none. This is where change happens, when the systems of your life begin to change. And what happens is that it begins to transform your thinking by doing these mini things every day. And it can literally be saving a penny. It can be literally just like me saying, I mean, ha ha ha, this sounds stupid to say to the world, but my mini habit's gonna be to lace up my shoes and walk out my front door. That's all I'm aiming for in change. But here I am 6 months in, 5 months in, whatever it is. Although, I haven't lost a tremendous amount of weight, probably 5, 6 pounds, but I feel so good in my body. I've been having fun doing stuff with my kids, running around the yard and things that I haven't done in a while, and without being out of breath, you know, and just being excited to build off that momentum and begin to just thrive in my body as I've been thriving in other areas of life. So that's what I leave with today, and I wish you the best and hope to show you some more backdrops as we're traveling.